Hey YouTube, old hippie here. Just gonna go through my soil mixture process. A couple people have asked about it, and I'll just go through it. Uh, Folks usually they know that I typically use Happy Frog from Fox Farms as my base soil to begin with. This time we're using the Ocean Forest, largely because, well, it was about $10 cheaper. So I picked up a few bags, and I'm going to use that for this particular grow anyway. Trying to get through this one on the cheap. I got roped into helping out a buddy of mine who was having problems getting some plants started, so I agreed to help him. And I've had a couple people ask about soil mixture and germination and grow room setup. So I'm hopeful that I'll be able to go through that in the upcoming videos here. But as for soil mixture, on this one, this particular grow, I'm just using 7-gallon pots. Typically I use 20-gallon pots, but as you get older, throwing those 20-gallon pots around, well, it gets a little rough. So anyway, what we do is take these little fabric pots right over here. As you see, I threw a little bit of soil in the bottom there to kind of help hold it down. And then I'll take my Fox Farm here, and let's see if I can do this one-handed. This should be fun. Yay. Okay. And we'll add her in there. Yeah, that was dried out Fox Farm that was in there. It's going to be 110 here today. Yeah, I'm overly joyed about growing in the heat. As most folks know, I usually take the summer off. But hey, a friend's a friend, right? Okay, well, as you can see here, I fill her up, about quarter of the way. Wow, I gotta get a serious cameraman or teach Bud how to do it. And you can see the perlite in there. It has, decomposed oceanic materials in it, kelp, as well as bat guano and worm castings. It's a good base soil. Personally, I think Happy Frog is a little better. Actually, a little bit better than a little better, if that makes sense. Shouldn't smoke this early, should I? Huh. Well, anyway, put her in there like that. Then I take, if it was a 20-gallon pot, I'd use a cup of dolomite lime. But seeing that this is only 7 gallons, I'm going to use a half a cup of dolomite lime. Okay, and I just sprinkled her in there. Or dump it, however you wish to put it. Then you get in there and you just make sure she's all mixed up good in there. So you got a good even coat around there, all right? What this does is in about 30 days, it'll break down as magnesium and calcium. And your plants, as they're going through the veg process, of course they use that. They use magnesium like it's going out of style when they turn into the bloom cycle. But veg, it's a definite need for the dolomite, in my estimation. I've always grown with it. Now, like I said, I'm going to try to get through this on the cheap this time. And one of the things that I do when I'm doing that, I will use simply Epsom salt. Okay, now this is pharmaceutical grade. You can use the stuff right off of the Walmart shelves if you want. It's just make sure it doesn't have eucalyptus in it or any additional additives. As you can see, Epsom salts, all it is magnesium sulfate. Okay, and again, something that once you hit bloom cycle, your plant's going to want all this that they can get without question. Okay, put 1 teaspoon in 1 gallon of water, shake her up, and you're good. Okay, and that'll get you there. I will probably use a 2, maybe 3-part nutrient system that I've had or whatever from laying around. I don't anticipate I'm buying anything new here. But what I'll do now is I'll just top this off with my Fox Farm, get her all up there, and then we'll germinate some seeds and get them, a couple weeks in and transplant them into these 7-gallon pots. So, any questions, concerns, whatever, get them to me. I'm always here to help. Old hippie. I'll see you at the germination video. I'm out.